Looking to make young men into kings, young women the queens, giving hope and belief that they could achieve whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. Wake up and let's go. 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 When they telling you no, and you feel that it's over, look yourself in the mirror. Wake up and let's go.
Let's go. I'm Chris Woods, and this is the Let's Go Podcast, episode 5. My mission is to educate, encourage, and empower those who seek success. I aspire to inspire individuals to create, cultivate, and execute ideas. Today is a day that I want to talk about a few things. One of them being self-discipline and not giving up when times get hard. Right now, we're at a point in time to where we're a few months, well, not even a few months, a few weeks into the new year. And right now, I'm sure somebody is probably thinking about quitting their New Year's resolution. They're probably thinking about giving up on their plans. And understand that when times get tough, that's when, things are about to get great for you. I always say that in order to take the prize, you must be willing to take the pain. You cannot give up. Whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care if you got a super duper weight loss program, a super duper weight loss plan that you got in play and you want to shed a few pounds. I don't care if you got a plan right now you want to start studying and get straight A's or whatever you want to do to change your life and make it better. Understand that you are on a cusp of a come up. You are on the cusp of a come up. It's a brink right now. You're on the brink of a breakthrough right now, but it's going to take some self-discipline. It's going to take some self-discipline. Things may seem hard. It may seem like that you can't get through it, but understand that all it takes is a little self-discipline. Now, some people may not understand what self-discipline is, so what I'll do is I'll break it down for you. Self-discipline is when you are willing and able to resist temptation, maintain direction, and follow orders. You see, no matter what it is that you're going through, you're not going to allow it to stop you to get to where you're going to. Self-discipline is the intrinsic ability to avoid misdirection and stay on course without external stimulation. So it don't matter what's going on around you. You know what you want to do within. See, it takes focus. And it takes force to get through, to keep persevering until something happens, pushing through all the obstacles and pushing through all the bad things that you could be going through. You got to stay focused. It's easy to lose focus when you're dealing with a whole bunch of nonsense and you're dealing with a whole bunch of stuff that's going on in your life. It's easy to lose focus, but you got to maintain. You got to stay focused on what you want to do. You got to have control of your emotions, have control of your reactions to people or situations. When times get stressful, things get inconvenient, and it's going to be uncomfortable sometimes, you have to maintain control. Maintain control. Remember why you came. That's why when I first started with the podcast, one of the things I went over was my book, One Mailbox at a Time, Your Step-by-Step Guide to Success. And one of the key things in my book where I talk about is creating a plan. So when you encounter these stressful, inconvenient, and uncomfortable situations, you have something to follow. You have a plan. And you have a plan, and with that plan, when you add a little dedication, determination, and some self-discipline into it, it allows you to pursue your ambitions, your dreams, and your goals despite being enticed to deviate from your plan. Like, you may be enticed to deviate from your plan, but when you see this plan, it will always remind you. There's just like a stop sign in the street. That plan will stop you from doing something outside of what you planned on doing. It will help you climb over any obstacle, avoid any obstruction. Self-discipline is key. It's a big component into it, and when it comes to achieving, if you cannot control yourself, then you cannot expect to control or change your circumstances. So you have to be in control of you in order to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Like I said earlier, you cannot give up, because right now you are on the cusp of a come up. You are on the brink of a breakthrough. Right now, you right. I don't know if some people have seen like this meme that they have where it's a guy digging, and he's right there, and the diamond's on the other side of where he's digging, and then he gives up. See, what self-discipline does, it helps you resist making impulsive decisions that may appear well on the surface, but they're detrimental at the core. You see, it on the surface, it seems like that giving up is the right thing to do. And understand that when you face with adversity in life, you always have three choices. You could give in, you can give up, or you can give it all you got. And that discipline will help you resist the impulse. It will help you resist the impulse. Having restraint is a desirable trait because it reduces chaos and creates clarity when making choices that can have an effect on your life, for the better or the worse. You know, if you remain disciplined in your principles and be persistent with your plan, you will see favorable results. True discipline comes from within and can withstand the most severe conditions. Once again, these New Year's resolutions, all of these plans that you have for 2017 to be the best year of your life, hold on to those plans. Hold on to those plans. And right now it may be getting tough, to wake up every morning and work out the way that you said you wanted to work out every day. It may be tough to pass up on that piece of cake that you want, and you count your calories and you're trying to eat right. It may be tough. But understand that tough times don't last, but tough people do. There's always tomorrow. So if you did fall off, if you did deviate from your plan, that's why tomorrow is a new day. It's another chance for you to make it better. That's the beautiful thing about life. Every single year you have 365 chances at the bare minimum to make a change in your life. That's every single day. Every 24 hours, there's a chance for you to come up. There's a chance for you to be better. There's a chance for you to have that breakthrough. But it's up to you. It all depends on the work that you're willing to put in. How disciplined are you? How disciplined are you to stick to your plan? What are you willing to do that the person next to you is not willing to do? And if you really want something bad enough, as long as it does not compromise your honor and integrity, you have to be willing to get down and dirty for anything that you want. I told a story before how my father, when he looked at me, he grabbed my elbows when I was crying about me not playing basketball. He grabbed my arm and he looked at my elbows and he said, "Your elbows not scraped up. You didn't want it bad enough. So right now, this is your moment to get your elbows scraped up." Understand that you may seem, it may seem like it's a tough time and that this tough time is never going to end. But success is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. But you cannot give up. You cannot quit. Don't give in to the temptation to take a break. Don't give in to the temptation to put it off to tomorrow. Don't give up to the temptation. Don't give in to the temptation of saying, "I'm going to wait until Monday to do it over again." Right now is the time. Right now is the time. It ain't about tomorrow. It's about right now. You got to do it. You got to do it. What I want to do right now is I want to give a quick shout out to Crane Financial, taking your finances to the next level. It's the turn of the year and you know exactly what time it is. New Year's resolutions are in full effect and we're officially striving for our 2017 goals. If money management and getting your taxes done early is one of your goals, then go to Crane Financial LLC. The sign up is easy and their team is the best in the area. With their simple and stress-free process, they can help you file accurately and timely, maximize your deductions, and receive your refunds lightning fast. Visit cranefinancialllc.com or call 219-805-0823 to begin your year off right and prepare your taxes now. cranefinancialllc.com, taking your finances to the next level. Once again, if you have not gotten a copy for you or your loved ones or someone you just want to see succeed, get a copy of One Mailbox at a Time, your step-by-step guide to success, available at outskirtspress.com/Let's Go Chris Woods, letsgochristwoods.com, barnesandnoble.com, and amazon.com. It's available in paperback and ebook format. So back to this self-discipline thing. So I talk about self-discipline because in my new book that I'm working on right now, The 7 Selves of Success, self-discipline is one of the selves. At the end of each chapter, I have what's called a mirror message, and it's where you look in the mirror and you tell yourself something. And you tell yourself something that will resonate and force you to really have those conversations with yourself. One of the realest songs that I heard the other day, and I guess it was just the first time I ever really listened to the words. I've heard the song several times, but I just really listened to the words, and it was Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. It's like, you want to make a change, it start with the man in the mirror. Like, it's funny. Like, that's everything in the world, everything in your world, everything around you. If you want to see a change, then you got to be that change. You know, if you playing on a basketball team or a football team or a baseball team, and that team doesn't play as hard as you think that you need to win, then you got to play extra hard and show everybody what it really takes. You have to be the change. If you live in a neighborhood and your neighborhood is filthy, then you have to be the change. You be the person that go around and you start cleaning up, and you start asking your friends to help you clean up, and you start talking to people in the neighborhood and you start asking them to clean up. You have to be that change. If you have a family member and you feel like that they probably need to lose a little weight or they need to get healthy, then you have to be that change. You have to encourage them to eat better. You have to encourage them to exercise more. So the mirror message that I wrote for self-discipline, for the self of self-discipline, was, I will not rely on luck, possibilities, or chance to attain success. I understand that I will not achieve because I am destined. I will succeed because I am dedicated, I am determined, and I am disciplined. Again, I will not rely on luck, possibilities, or chance to attain success. I understand that I will not achieve because I am destined. I will succeed because I am dedicated, I am determined, and I am disciplined. I am disciplined. You know, there's a lot of things that you can be. Discipline is definitely one that you need. Without discipline, understand that life will distract you from accomplishing your goals. Without discipline, life will distract you from accomplishing your goals. Do you think, how many things do you encounter every day that you want to do certain things, but you encounter every day that stops you from doing those things? Work is one of them. Work is a part of life. And we get caught up working our jobs that we forget to do the things for us that we want to do. And you look up and you don't do them. And really all it takes is just having a little discipline. Having a little discipline and being able to wake up 30 minutes early. Having a little discipline and being able to, on your lunch break, do, 50 squats, or having the discipline to not eat certain foods, having the discipline to make sure that you drink water opposed to drinking a pop. You know, those things, life can easily distract you. You know, your friends having a good time, y'all high-fiving, and before you know it, you know, you done ate a whole plate of nachos when you was trying to make sure you eat healthy. Again, having restraint is a desirable trait because it reduces chaos. It creates clarity when making choices that can have an effect on your life for the better or the worse. You know, sometimes that's what it takes, is just having that pure restraint to just tell your friends, hey, man, I'm going to sit this one out. What is self-discipline again? Pursuing your ambitions, dreams, or goals despite being enticed to deviate from your plan. Understand, like I said earlier, you are on the cusp of a come up, on the brink of success. Don't give in, don't give up, but instead give it all you got. Work hard for what you want. Once again, I hope that everyone goes out and accomplish the things that you want to do for 2017. It's February right now, so some of those New Year's resolutions are starting to wear down on some people. I know some people feeling like, man, I ain't going to be able to do it. But I just want to remind everybody that you can do it. If you're willing to work hard, work smart, and work consistent for what you want. Understand that it will not come to you without a fight. There's definite anguish when it comes to achieving goals. Understand that if you want the prize, you must be willing to take the pain. You must commit, you must connect, and you must be in covenant with the process of reaching your maximum potential. One thing is for certain, hard work is hard. And two things are for sure. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And without hard work, you cannot expect to meet success. If you are willing to invest your time, your energy, and your effort, you could achieve anything you put your mind to. Never stop believing, never stop working, and always remember it is the struggle that makes you strong. Obstacles cannot stop you. Problems cannot stop you. Most of all, other people cannot stop you. The only one who can stop you is you. You have the power to be as great as you want to be. Believe in yourself. Be dedicated, be determined, be disciplined, and remember, success is waiting on you. Let's go.
Looking to make young men into kings, young women the queens, giving hope and belief that they could achieve whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. Wake up and let's go. 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 When they telling you no, and you feel that it's over, look yourself in the mirror. Wake up and let's go.